friends, Sierra Games here, and today we are going to be playing some more Wings of V as we usually do on Saturdays. We are currently stuck on a platforming section that involves us trying to outrun a ceiling that has spikes on it that's slowly closing in on us, and I think we've gotten like 1/3 of the way through. I think we've been stuck on it for about an hour and a half now, so hopefully this stream we can get past it, and hopefully there's like a new boss that's going to be showing up soon, because I love the bosses in this game, but the platforming sections are really difficult for me. So hopefully we can make some progress with that. But hey, look, it's actually loading the first time around. Oh, just kidding, we got a white screen. I was so excited for a second. Hold on. It always takes a moment for it to want to show up. And then there we go. We got the sound going now. Let's see. Let's switch and then go back into it. Now it's a black screen and not a white screen. That's promising. There we go. Now we got something going here. Alright, so this is a difficult part, I'm not gonna lie. No one's saying this isn't difficult. It certainly is. Oh, man. Especially if you don't get that first little dash portion. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll be able to get this part down this stream. That's the part we're currently stuck on. Let's go ahead. I'll show you guys like what the whole section kind of looks like, so you know what I'm up against. So we got the little lava pit. You just flutter over that, no big deal. You got that little lever. You go down, grab that wing, jump up, speed down there, slide over the lava pit, hit that lever, go down there. Stand on those platforms so they crumble, get on that platform, flutter, jump, attack that, touch the lever, go down, go across, and then attack the monster and do the lever again, I guess. We've gone down to this part once, but not for very long. Lots and lots of black holes here. Lots of having to hit levers at this point, and then you're at the bottom. So once we figure out that portion with the last like big lava pit, then we have to figure out what we're going to be doing about all those black holes, because that's going to be an issue. That's going to be something that we have to deal with. But by the way, do you guys like my cool V outfit? I got this last stream. I feel like some sort of superhero. I love it. I think I look really cool. So let's just give it a few tries. Try to gather our wits, I suppose. Fall down here, jump. I feel like I need to kill him to proceed. Like I go a little bit faster when I kill my favorite little monster, which I know is unfortunate. Didn't slide there. I don't use the D-pad. I think I revealed that last stream that I don't use the D-pad. Mostly because my controller does not really respond well to the D-pad. Every Xbox One controller I've ever owned, which I think at this point might be 3 I've gone through in the past like 3 years, so they last about like a year each, let's say. And every single time, the D-pads just never worked. At least for me. Maybe I'm using the D-pad wrong, but as far as I know, it's 4 directions, and I don't know, they all should be able to work. And a combination of said directions can help me move diagonal, but I've never had great luck with D-pads. It's like 80% chance of whether or not they'll actually work. And with games of precision like this, I do not want to take that risk. I already have enough to worry about, let alone having to worry about if my button press is gonna work like 80% of the time, or 20% of the time it's not gonna work as intended, It's not the best. I'm wondering if I should use the glide right away in that room. It's hard to decide. Once you get it though, you get it. The platforming parts are all just, what's it called? They're all just big puzzles, but you have to be quick about it. Quick about your inputs. We got like that first little part done pretty well. Don't know why I keep falling into the lava there. I think I just glide a little bit too late. That's all right though. We got our little blobby man here. And we are, woo, just trying our best to live. Trying our best there. I'm sure you can like even throw a projectile at these levers and like activate it, right? I don't have to like stand next to it and fiddle with it with my thumbs, right? I can just be like, woo, near it and have it work. Not like proximity, but I mean, if I throw a projectile at it, it should activate the switch, right? Actually, that didn't really look like it did, huh? Maybe that's my issue. Woo! Oh, that was a little bit iffy, huh? Oh gosh, I spent too much time hanging around there. Anyways, this is by and large the hardest game I've ever played. I'm trying to think if there's any other harder games. No, not even. And my hardest game before this was just Jump King, right? So, quite a difficulty spike if you ask me. Oh man, I got pushed down by the monster. That's fine, that's fine. Woo! Alright, anyways, I had a very relaxing Saturday. Except, actually, hold on, I have a caveat for that. I would say I had a relaxing Saturday in its entirety, but I somehow got convinced to play a horror game this morning with Camel, Ashen, and Tori, which I know she streams. Oh my gosh, I should remember her stream name so I can actually you know, promote her, because she does like these really cool like art history streams. I'll look it up. I'll look it up by the end of the stream so I can tell you guys. But yeah, Camel, Ashen, me, and Tori were all playing Devour. Oh gosh, it was not a good time to be me. The beginning, when we were first starting to play, everyone was going around being like, oh yeah, like I never get scared at horror games. Like, you know, I'm nice and brave. And like everyone agreed that horror games don't really affect them. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna have a bad time, aren't I? And then Camel's like, okay, everybody, we have to have our video on in Discord so we can all see Sierra being scared. Good old Camel. Anyways, I was sufficiently spooked. Basically, Devour is a game that hasn't come out yet, which was cool that I got a copy of it. I think it comes out in 5 days or something like that. Early access, I think. Oh my gosh, we were gonna get across that. Oh, we just missed it. Anyways, it comes out in like 5 days, so I got to play a game that hasn't been released yet, which is really cool. I don't know if I've ever done that before, because I guess Camel got it off Keymailer. It's called Devour. It's on Steam. It's gonna come out soon. It's like version 0.34, so obviously it's still like in its very, very early stages. But what it's got so far reminds me very much of Phasmophobia. It's got like a good idea going on, but not too much polish as of yet. Like it needs more features desperately, kind of like how Phasmophobia. You could say that about Phasmophobia as well. But yeah, so we played it. And despite the same things kind of happening, like the same spookiness happening, my little pea brain did not. I was so scared, you guys. I wasn't having a happy-go-lucky time. Everybody was laughing at me. I was just screaming and I almost cursed a couple times. I know. I almost did it. I had to say oh crud a couple of times. And then I just started saying like tongue twisters. Like pom-pom, pom-pom, pom-pom. That kind of helped whenever I was starting to get spooked. So needless to say, I contributed to a lot of audio pollution when I was playing that game. My poor boyfriend had to listen to me scream in the back, in like the other room. Because I was so scared of this game. I was just screaming so much. And then he wanted to go to the grocery store. I'm like, please don't leave me. The girl from Devour is gonna get me. Hey, Will. Sir Sierra is in the house. Indeed. Sir Sierra gets spooked by her own shadow. What is going on with me right now? I don't know. I'm not playing very well. Maybe we're just getting in the rhythm of things. That's what we need. Oh my gosh. We just need to do this a couple times so I can kind of remember where we were at last Saturday. But yeah, so basically Devour is about you. You are a cultist, and you are checking up on your cultist leader who summoned a demon that has taken control of her body. So basically this demon just wanders the house and you have to like avoid it for dear life. So that's what you do. You just try to avoid the darn thing. I'm doing well. Yeah, I was just talking about how I had a really chill Saturday, besides the game I played this morning, which is what I'm describing right now. Yeah, so there are 4 cultists. You can play with up to 4 players. I don't know if you can play with less. You probably can. We implemented the buddy system. And by we, I mean I followed whoever was near me. I'm like, I would follow Camel around, I'd follow Ashen. Sometimes they wouldn't even know I'm following them. They turn around and be like, oh, hi, Sierra. And I'm like, hi. I'm like, please don't leave me behind. Sometimes I'd follow Tori around. Nobody followed me, though, surprisingly enough. Everyone was fine with, like, running into danger by themselves. I was not. So, in a spooky house and trying to dodge this cultist leader, which apparently is part of the same cult that you're a part of, got possessed by a demon, so she looks all scary and whatnot. And the purpose of the game is that you need to sacrifice like a bunch of goats. So you need to find 10 goats, which are hidden in various rooms of this huge house. It's very weird that she lives in such a big house alone. Maybe she's secretly rich, who knows? The cultist leader, that is. But yeah, you just have to find these poor little goats and feed them hay so they come up to you, and then you have to sacrifice them. You know, and once you sacrifice 10 goats, then you defeat the scary cultist lady. Or I guess, more specifically, the demon gets, like, sent out of her body, which is nice. Which is all nice and good. And yeah, it only took us 2 tries to beat the game. So Camel, Ashen, Tori, and I played 2 times, and then we beat the game. The first time we got pretty darn close. It took us, we got up to 7 out of 10 goats. So every time you sacrifice a goat, as you would imagine, she gets stronger. So at like 7 goats, she was running after us, like almost on all 4. It was really scary, at least to me, not to anybody else, because I guess they were used to it after like playing for an hour and a half. I was not used to it. I thought it was still spooky as heck. Yeah, a lot of people say that. Well, I think that's the common reaction. The people watching me play Wings of V. Nobody understands it. Oh. Like, obviously I'm doing something wrong here. I kind of feel like I'm being brainwashed when I play this game. Like, call me crazy. but I feel like I'm being brainwashed. Because it like kind of trains you about exactly what you need to do at certain times, and you cannot be creative and do something different. Like, no creativity here. It has to be done this way or no way. Yeah, right now we're kind of stuck on that that particular jump that you've been seeing, where the ceiling ends up catching up with me at some point. That is what we are stuck on. I don't know, maybe I'm missing like another lever. Maybe it's something as simple as that, but like I don't see any additional levers. If you see a lever, like holler at me, please. And tell me you see a lever, because I don't see one. I mean, besides like right there where I just died. And I've been hitting that, don't you worry. If it was something as simple as that, I would have beaten that part of this platforming puzzle a long time ago. I also like that little demon that's kind of just sitting in there. It's very cute. Like right here. Right there is the difficult part. Maybe I should just start attacking upwards. Maybe that would help. To actually kill the flying guy that keeps pushing me down. Anyways, I think next week we're gonna be playing Pacify. They're like, oh yeah, let's play horror games every Saturday morning for the foreseeable future. Of course, I was like, yay, more horror games, huzzah, with a bunch of people who like horror games, and then me. So, I guess I'll have more to tell you about the adventures of me playing horror games. Because they are not going to stop anytime soon. Oh yeah, I said I was going to attack that enemy, huh? I guess I haven't been doing that. It's easy to just kind of go autopilot, muscle memory kind of mode in this game, especially for the parts that you have already mastered. Oh, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good killing of that monster, I would say. I don't know, call me crazy. That was pretty good, even though we didn't even get past it and we were stuck on the same exact part we've been stuck on. At least our feet touched that platform, you know? At least it did. And it has been a long, long time since I have worn a beanie. So if I'm messing with my bangs for any reason, it's because the beanie pushes down my bangs and then they look really choppy and weird. Like, I don't know how to explain it better than that. So I'm trying to sweep them all off to one side, but you know, sometimes it still wants to go in my face. So if I'm messing with my hair a lot, please pardon me. Oh my gosh, I made it past that part. I fell directly onto spikes. Fantastic. But yeah, I guess before Devour, the spookiest game I've ever played would be Phasmophobia, believe it or not. Phasmophobia or Spoopy's Jump Scare Mansion. One of those games would have to be the spookiest game I've ever played. Don't even get me started on the spookiest movie I've ever seen, because I don't watch spooky movies. Oh, you know what I did watch though? I did watch a spooky movie. I gotta back up. It was like a comedy kind of thing though. I watched Evil Dead 2. I think it was the second one. I don't know. I guess I have a tendency of watching the sequels of movies instead of the actual, like the first movie itself. I'll probably name a couple of movies where I've done that exact same thing. But yeah, I watched Evil Dead 2 and it was kind of scary, but also I guess funny. I mean, there was a lot of blood, so I didn't really like that part, but it was kind of comedic, so it wasn't as bad as as it could have been. So that might be the scariest movie I've ever seen. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. We'll be streaming at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and Camel and I are going to be playing some Dark Souls 2, so that'll be exciting. We'll be starting Dark Souls 2 tomorrow. So I'll see you then, Will. And good night and sweet dreams to you as well. Whoop. There we go. I think I also watched another horror comedy kind of movie that was like called Cabin in the Woods or something. I honestly don't really remember. I think Cabin in the Woods is actually a scary movie, but it was like a movie about these kids who went into a cabin in the woods, but then it was like actually a TV show. I don't know. Someone's gonna have to tell me if that's actually the title of the movie, because I forgot. But I watched that, believe it or not, a couple months ago, even though it sounds like I've watched it over a year ago because I can't even remember the name of the movie. But believe it or not, I watched it. That's the only kind of horror movie you can get me to watch, is if it has comedy in it. So I used to watch Scary Movie, like those terrible ones, where like makes fun of who's that guy from 2.5 Men? So it was, I think it was Scary Movie 3 that I watched a lot as a kid, with my mom because she thought it was hilarious. Charlie Sheen. It's like a Charlie Sheen impersonator or something. Looking back at it now, it's like terrible. Kind of like how I watched, what did I watch? Ricky Bobby, that movie, and it wasn't as good as I remembered it. Some comedy just doesn't age well, at least for me anyways. The slapstick stuff that I used to like as a kid isn't really my jam anymore. I'm more of like a, I don't know what kind of comedy I like. That's a good question. I guess I like dark humor? I don't know. Maybe I don't even know what dark humor is. I like plays on words. I don't know if that's a genre in and of itself, but I like anything where it's like kind of clever in the way that it delivers. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Sorry, I got so close. I've never been at this point before. And I know right underneath me is the exit. Oh, man. All right. Let's try again. What was I saying? Right. The movies and the horror comedies. Yeah, I used to like Scary Movie 3. I was like, oh yeah, I've watched a scary movie. I've seen Scary Movie 3. Where the whole thing is like a big parody of things I haven't seen before, but like other people in high school would reference. So I'd feel like I was kind of in on the joke a little bit, you know? Like if you watch parodies of other movies, you kind of get the gist of like what that actual movie was about. Yeah, I think is psychological, like, is a thriller a horror? I don't know. I think some people would consider like a thriller to be I mean, depends on what kind of thriller it is, right? Like a psychological thriller / horror. I like psychological horrors. I'm trying to think of what else scary that I like. I like Lovecraftian stuff, like Cthulhu and stuff like that, like cosmic horror. That doesn't really freak me out that much, even though some people are like really freaked out about it. Like strange, like creatures coming out and, you know, getting ya. I just think Lovecraftian creatures are like so cool. Like, hello, fish people. How can I be afraid of fish people even if they're murdering me? They're so cool. Big fan of the fish people. So yeah, I guess I like Lovecraftian horror. I've been meaning to try out World of Horror on Steam. That's actually something I would be interested in playing. And nobody has to force me to actually play it. I just haven't pulled the trigger in terms of like buying it. In which case, if you haven't heard of World of Horror, it is also, I think, in early access or something like that. They're still updating it a lot. But it's basically Lovecraftian horror. It's black and white. It's all pixely and stuff like that. And you're just trying to solve like these mysteries about what's going on in like your small town. And it's all based on, you know, Lovecraft stories and whatnot, which is pretty cool. I think there's a little bit of body horror in that. In which case, body horror is freaky to me. I think I think the line for like what's creepy to me is like if I think something can actually happen or not. Like if the horror is set in like a completely fictionalized world, or if it has like otherworldly creatures in it, to an extent it's less scary to me. I don't know, because then like when I go to sleep at night, I don't have to worry about like fish person coming into my room. But if I watch like something really scary, like you know, like something about ghosts or even demons, like that sort of thing, like gets to me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna be thinking about it and then it's gonna happen to me. I'm gonna like manifest it from my mind. My mom's a big fan of The Secret, so she really believes that whatever you think you put into the world. That's why she tells me not to be such a wimp, because it makes me a wimp. I'm like, thanks, Mom. Yeah, she was a big fan of The Secret when it came out. The secret being that if you think something, it's gonna happen. In which case, you know, you want to use The Secret as a way to like, you know, make positive change happen in your life. Because you're like, yes, like I know that I can do my best and be my best, and I will get that promotion because I will work hard, that sort of thing. But like I take The Secret as like if I'm thinking about somebody who's gonna come into my house and like like steal things, like it's gonna happen because I'm thinking about it. So then I already lost. Yeah, I have quite a active imagination. So yeah, I don't know. Cosmic horror then does not really faze me, because as long as like a hole doesn't open up in the sky, like a black hole, like, and crazy creatures don't come out of it, I think I'll be okay after I engage with, you know, whatever said media has the cosmic horror in it. And I guess that's also a part of the horror too, right? People thinking about it afterwards and like applying it to their own life. Like, ugh, that's my least favorite part from horror. Is like after you watch something spooky and you're like, oh my gosh, it's gonna happen to me. It's definitely gonna happen to me now because I'm thinking about it and I can't stop thinking about it because I know it's gonna happen to me, and then you just like start spiraling. No, maybe just me. That might just be a me problem. As you can tell, I have high anxiety, which is why I shouldn't be consuming horror to begin with. But I hope I don't have any nightmares about Devour tonight, because I played it this morning with everybody. That would really suck. But I think as long as I don't join like a demon worshipping cult, like I'm gonna be fine. Like if I was part of a demon worshipping cult, I think I'd be a little bit more spooked by Devour, because I'd be like, oh my gosh, what if that happened to my cult leader? And then it would hit a little bit closer to home. But since I don't fulfill that criteria, I'm a little bit more calm about it. But when I'm playing the game, obviously I'm not calm, because when I play video games, I very much put myself in the main character's shoes, but then I can kind of like stop thinking about it after I'm done playing it. Like with Wings of V, I'm not like, I haven't started dreaming about this game, knock on wood, that I don't dream about being V in this game. But it's not scary because everything's like very much fictionalized. And I definitely don't know any rooms that have a bunch of black holes and spikes in them. Nor would that be possible. So I think I'm safe in terms of anybody putting me in a real life scenario and being like, well, Sierra, you passed this Wings of V level. Let's see if you can pass it in real life. I don't think that's gonna happen to me anytime soon. Therefore, my fear is non-existent with this game. Kind of the same thing too with Dark Souls. I'm sure it'd be scarier though if I played it by myself and I didn't play Dark Souls with Camel. I'm sure I would be a lot more scared. But every time I've consumed Dark Souls media, I've had other people with me. And since it's such a different world, it doesn't really scare me as much. Even though people say it's like a horror game. People are like, oh, why are you so scared of horror, Sierra? You play Dark Souls. I'm like, that's different, somehow. I just can't explain it, but I know it's different. I just can't use my words to tell you. Like a normal person, it's a hard thing to explain, okay? My mind is an enigma, as Patrick Star from SpongeBob would say. This is gonna turn into the water level, isn't it? Remember that water level I was stuck on for about, what is it? Like 3 streams, I would say? We'll see. We'll see if it turns into one of those. In which case, I'm never gonna live this down. Alright, let's get serious here. Drink some water. If I look more illuminated today, it's because I am. I have a new ring light that's like on my right side over here. So I think it provides quite a nice lighting situation. I technically have 2 ring lights on me now. One of them's like the baby and one of them's like humongous, like sumo wrestler status kind of ring light. Vegan Tyler suggested it to me, so thank you so much, Vegan Tyler. And I guess now is as good of a time as any to let you guys know that I am going to potentially be doing some artsy streams in the future. I don't know if I'd consider myself an artsy person, but I've recently gotten really into what's called needle felting. And it's basically a way for somebody non-artsy like me to make different kinds of like stuffed animal creatures. And like even if they turn out kind of weird looking, it's still very, very fun to make. And I want to share that with you guys. So I got the big ring light so I could have some lighting once I get my second camera in. It's gonna take like a week or 2 for my new camera to get here though. But yeah, you guys can look forward to that. Maybe it'll be like a Friday stream kind of thing. That could be exciting. But yeah, so far I've made a bunny, which looks like a wiener dog with really scary eyes, and I've made a bee, which actually looks like a bee. So I feel like I'm making great progress in terms of needle felting creations. I'm 1 for 2 right now in terms of my creations looking like what they're supposed to look like. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit worried about people coming into the stream when I'm doing my needle felting and just telling me that I suck. But you know, everyone has their own opinions. Also, art is subjective, so if Jay's taught me anything, Evasive Jay, it's that art is subjective. Not that I'm throwing Evasive Jay under the bus or anything. He's actually a really good artist. And I'm jealous of his skills. So I really shouldn't be comparing myself to him because he's like leagues over me in terms of creativity. But like, if he can share his art with the world, I can share mine. My very elementary art with the world. I posted a picture of my needle felting bunny, and somebody messaged me back and was like, "Oh, did one of your students make that?" I teach kindergarten. Do you know how much that hurt? Actually, not that much. It didn't hurt that much because I already knew it looked kind of bad. It was very humorous though, because this person was not being sarcastic. They were actually asking me if I did like some sort of arts and crafts project in my classroom, and that's like what one of my 5-year-olds made. I responded, I'm like, nope. That's just me. And they're like, oh, it's very good. yeah, sure, yeah. 25-year-old making 5-year-old art. All right. Anyways, I'm sure it's gonna go over fabulously once I get all of the camera equipment and everything set up for it. Then everybody can see my amazing art. My end goal, of course, is to actually make a Majin Buu plushie that looks like Majin Buu because he is my new favorite Dragon Ball Z character. So I'm just putting that out there. He is my favorite. Come at me. Vegeta used to be my favorite, but now Buu is my favorite. Sorry, Vegeta. Sitting right behind me in front of the lava lamps. Sorry, buddy. Majin Buu's my favorite. He's so relatable and his voice is so cute. At least in the English dub it is. I don't know how he sounds in Japanese. You know, with the Japanese voice actors. I still can't get over how Goku sounds in Japanese. Because he sounds like a girl. I think he is voiced by a girl, right? In the Japanese dub or whatever, like the actual Dragon Ball Z. Goku sounds like a girl. So it's very jarring whenever I hear Goku's voice like that, because I'm so used to the English dub of him, where he sounds like more boyish, but he doesn't sound like a girl per se. He just sounds like a little kid. I think that's more fitting for him. Man, it looked like I had it, didn't it? Didn't look like I almost had that part mastered, and then I don't know, something started happening. It wasn't good. I keep getting hit by that guy. That's what's happening. We don't want that. What were we talking about anyways? I kind of have like a, I've been trying to think of the phrase. I know I've said it before on stream, but I have like very much a, not train of thought, a fluidity of thought, like a stream of consciousness. There we go. And when I'm playing hard games like this, I just, whatever I'm thinking of, I just say, for better or for worse. Oh, you know what? I think I just found a way to make us a little bit faster. Hold on, let me see if this is actually gonna work. Like when I fall down here, watch this. Oh, just kidding. I didn't do what I thought I was gonna do. Oh my gosh! Ah! Oh, the spikes! We got past that part and I fell right into spikes. Ay, ay, ay. Anyways, you guys are lucky I don't play horror games on this stream, because I would be crying and screaming like a baby. My eyes watered a couple of times during my, when I played Devour this morning. My eyes were watering. I was trying to be cool though, in front of my new friends. Guess you can ask them if I seemed cool or not. Oh, come on, so close. So close. But yeah, it's even harder to play games when you are losing your vision because you have tears in your eyes. And then I start getting sniffly, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, now my new friends are gonna think I have COVID. Like, I'm afraid to sniffle or like cough at all in public, you guys. Even though I know I'm not sick, everybody, at least at my school, is like on edge. Like I sniffle and they're like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Maybe you shouldn't come to school. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm fine. I just had a little itch in my nose. But I guess it makes sense that everybody's kind of on high alert. But yeah, I have one of those jobs where it's kind of hard to take like a sick day, but now, you know, the whole work environment's totally different. Whereas before, if you're like a teacher, it's like, it's okay if you have the sniffles, but now it's like, if you're a teacher, definitely don't come to school if you have the sniffles. Don't do it. Write those sub plans that the sub will definitely not follow. Isn't that how it goes though? Hashtag teacher problems. But yeah, I was sniffling and then I was like, oh gosh, am I getting sick? But after I was done playing that horror game, I realized no, I wasn't getting sick because I was actually crying. When I cry, my nose also sniffles. So it's like oh my gosh. Sorry, hold on a second. No, the lava! The exit's right down there. Oh, you have to believe me, it's right there. Oh man. Okay. All right, we know it's possible. We can get to that point. We're gonna beat this darn platforming part this evening. I say as I slide my body onto some spikes, instantly killing myself. All right. So, like, what else have you been doing, Sierra? Well, today, besides playing a horror game, I also you know, I downloaded my ring light. I installed my ring light on my desk, which is what I'm using right now. I feel very fancy now that I've upgraded from baby ring light to big actual ring light. I didn't even know how to buy a big actual ring light, but Vegan Tyler was kind enough to actually tell me how to get one. Sent me a link and everything. I'm like, thank you so much. So right now I have 2 ring lights on me because I don't want to accept the fact that I bought a small ring light for no reason. So now I have both on me. So if I'm sweating a lot, it's because I have a lot of light on me right now. That is why. So I did that today. And then I also was watching, believe it or not, some Big Mouth on Netflix, which is probably not a show that you'd think I'd watch, but I actually find it very funny. It's rated M or R. No, R is video games. It's rated M for mature for TV. But it's a very awkward show, but I love it. It's like my second time watching through it. So I watched some Big Mouth today. I splurged a little bit, watched some Big Mouth. Woo, had myself some laughs. Oh. Hey, Uso. Yeah, I mean, you can't blame them though. There's people out there who, even if they're really sick, they'll still go to work and stuff like it's nothing. So it's not that I don't understand their paranoia. It's just, you gotta be extra careful nowadays when you sneeze. Or like if you need to blow your nose. You have to really think long and hard about how you're gonna blow your nose. I mean, I'm already one of those people that are like hyper conscious of me like doing anything. Ooh. Oh, dang it. We almost got that thing. So like now I have to be hyper conscious of even, blowing my nose in class. Cause then I'm gonna have like a bunch of adults in the room be like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine, jeez. I was one of those kids. I don't know if anybody else had like anxiety this bad, but when I was a kid, I could not go to the bathroom during class. Because I almost dropped my controller. If I had to go to the bathroom during class, I held it. I held it in for the whole period. If it was an hour, I'd hold it. Because there is nothing I wanted to do, like, the worst scenario would be me having to raise my hand or, forbid, like, stand up from my chair to go over to the teacher to ask to go to the bathroom. That was terrifying to me, even though literally everyone else does it because it's a normal thing. I didn't want anyone to look at me, which is probably why, like, I knew everyone, but people didn't know me. I was like one of those kids. Everybody else can raise their hand to go to the bathroom, not me. I have to sit there and hold it in because I didn't want anyone to look at me. Funny. It's like, oh, Sierra has to go to the bathroom? Or like, I didn't want like kids who are like in the same period as me to like, or have multiple classes with me to like start keeping track of how many times I go to the bathroom. Like, oh my gosh, Sierra went to the bathroom last period. Why is she going to the bathroom again? Because I drink a lot of water, Frank, okay? I have a lot of issues. Thank you for coming to my therapy session. Oh, man. Oh my gosh, let me through. Ah, I'm so scared. Ah, no, I almost made it too. Okay, we need to figure out how we can get over to that lever on the right side of the screen without like wasting so much time. That's our new goal, and then we're almost done with this Forsaken level. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. So, I don't want to sneeze in public, just like how I never wanted to go to the bathroom in public. Also, kind of circling around to like what I was talking about yesterday when we were playing House Flipper. I don't like using unfamiliar toilets. Not because like I don't want to use the toilet, it's because I don't want to hear the unfamiliar flushing, which I guess is part of using the toilet, right? If we really want to get down to the nitty gritty of it. I just don't like the toilet flushing sound unless it's in my own house. Very strange. There's a lot of loud noises out in the world, but I don't want to contribute to it by going to a public bathroom and having to flush the toilet. Freaks me out. Also, same thing kind of with what's it called? Hand dryers. Those things are so darn loud. They've gotten way better though in the past years, so I'm so glad hand dryer technology is somewhere now where I can feel safe using the hand dryer. Oh no! Sub 10,000 deaths? What, in Wings of V? We're at 7,252. We'll get to 10,000 deaths probably in the next month or so, or maybe at the rate that I'm going, we'll get in like either next Saturday or the Saturday after that. It's definitely gonna take me more than 10,000 deaths to beat this game. I don't want to compare myself to everybody else who's on Camel's Wings of V challenge list because I know that I'm gonna have the highest amount of deaths over like everybody in the long run. I am quite good at, woo! I need to get that. This is what I need. Oh! I need to hit that lever. There's a lever behind my big ol' head. Here, I'll show you guys. I need to hit that lever so then we can push those spikes up to give us some more time to work on what we need to work on underneath that. So, but there are a lot of black holes in the way, so we're gonna figure this out together. Once I, you know, get enough lava time. Also, hi Bobandle, how are you doing? And hi Uso, how are you doing? I'm so rude. I guess I just don't say how are ya anymore. I totally forgot, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? They're non-existent right now. Ah! Say hi to me again. Where's Popo? Popo usually comes in around this time asking for that additional validation. I'm ready to validate him. Sometimes I need validation too, you know. Like, oh, you're doing a great job in Wings of V, Sierra. Like, I need someone to tell me that even if it's not true. You know, give me some extra pep in my step. I've been trying to think of like a game that I should suggest to Camel for the next tournament. Something that I'm good at, but like I'm not good at anything. Is that sad? I'm not good at anything, so I can't really suggest anything. Because obviously Camel's played Super Smash TV before. I know I've talked about this before, but yeah, I think he just uses his tournaments so he can come in first place every time. I don't know. That's just a crazy theory. So I was like, oh, well, I can get him by like suggesting a competitive game that I can win, or, you know, that's an equal playing field for all. But I don't know any games like that, so go figure. I don't know if we can make Pokemon into like a tournament. Maybe I could win that. I don't know. Come up with a Pokemon team and fight me. I dare you. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just don't play. Ooh. Oh, no. I guess I was supposed to flutter there, huh? Darn it. Yeah, but somebody, if not me, somebody needs to take up the mantle and tell Camel like a suggestion for the next tournament, even though he's not taking suggestions as far as I know. Because next month he's gonna be another game that's like Super Smash TV, and then he's gonna be like, oh, I just have 20 million points. I'm trying to beat 20 million. You'll be like, oh my gosh, Camel, like no one's ever gonna get 20 million points. You're crazy. So yeah, maybe we'll play Dig Dug. Does Dig Dug have points? I love Dig Dug. Actually, I am really bad at it, so I don't know if I should suggest it, but you know, It would go with like the whole retro game kind of theme, right? I mean, if we're gonna play Dig Dug, we might as well play Pac-Man too. Am I right? I should just have my own tournament. Oh gosh. Ah! So everyone can beat me at games that I enjoy. Fall Guys. Yeah, 100 of us should all play Fall Guys together. That would be so much fun. If like everybody knew each other and we're all just like playing a big ol' Fall Guys tournament together, that'd be awesome. Oh, I fell right into the hole. Oh, I hate when I fall into the hole. It's the worst. But yeah, Dig Dug would be a good one. I like the little dragon in Dig Dug, so cute. But yeah, I've been practicing twice a day, every day, Super Smash TV. So actually, I'm lying. I practice 1 to 2 times a day, but I try to practice 2, unless I get especially mad at Super Smash TV, and then I don't practice 2 times a day. But I'm practicing every day, so that's dedication right there. I'm really trying, you guys. I will be the champion you need. I will be a champion of the people to defeat Camel that nobody asked for. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say I feel bad about trash talking Camel, but then I just remembered today on stream he was like, oh, Sierra's gonna come in second. She's like, oh, that's nice that she's practicing so much. At least she'll get second place. I heard you, Camel. Even though I wasn't in stream because what was I even doing? I think I was like needle felting a bee or something. So I wasn't in the stream after I played Devour with Camel this morning. But I watched his VOD. I heard the smack talk. I knew exactly where to press in his video to get to the Sierra smack talk. I have a sense for that kind of thing. It's kind of like when your ears are itching, right? Is that the saying? Like your ears or your nose? Oh God, probably not your nose, right? Because that's COVID. Your ears itch because someone's talking about you. I think that's the thing, right? My ears were ringing. Hello, little demon in a cage. Ah, I jumped right into that thing. That there hole. Ears itch. That's COVID too. Oh gosh. My nose itches. Oh gosh, that's loss of smell. That's COVID. My tongue itches. Loss of taste. I can't say anything about anything ringing. Swear I'm fine. I'm fine, you guys. I'm fine. Uh-oh, my chin's itching. Or my mouth is itching, I guess. Oh no. Oh no, I got the itches because I'm thinking about it. It's kind of like when you like, your skin crawls when you're thinking about like bugs in a bed or something like that. When I think about itching, like I want to like itch my head or itch my face. It's bad though because I'm so pale. Sometimes I scratch my neck or something, or like my chest, and like it's just like red because my skin is so pale. So then my boyfriend's like, what happened to you? Because it looks like I got mauled by an animal. But I'm like, nope, it was just me. I just scratched my skin like a normal person and now it looks like I'm dying. So I've noticed that sometimes too when I get water or something on stream and I'm like, oh my gosh, I looked super red because I accidentally scratched myself once. It's like pale person problems. In which case I don't get tan, I just burn, as you might very much believe. That's why I don't go out in the sun, so I don't even have to worry about it anymore. We all gotta stay inside anyways. Alright. Ah, I jumped too close to the sun, y'all. Have another sip of water. Oh, we're almost an hour in. Oh my gosh, my hands are already cramping up. I think it's all the Super Smash TV I've been playing. And I've only played one round today. I was thinking about playing another, but I don't know how my hands are gonna feel after playing Wings of V for 2 hours today. We'll see. All right. Okay, drop this way, and fall in lava. Okay, drop down. Oh, another game that I have to play is a game that Camel told me that I would like. It's like apparently like a monster kind of puzzle game. It's like a cute monster puzzle game, supposedly. And I really, really want to play it. I forgot what it's called. Not Monster Train, because that's the card game. It's Monster something. And I guess it's like about a little monster and you're trying to like get him like across an island or something like that. I really need to try that game out. Oh man. Gotta itch my nose. Now I'm thinking about all these things itching and then my face is itching like crazy now. Darn it. I've cursed myself. What else have I done? I went to the retro game store lately and I picked myself up 3 games. I got Stretch Panic, I got Harvest Moon, and I also got Okagi Shadow King, which is a game that I personally enjoy. I just fell into a black hole. Okagi Shadow King is like a JRPG about this boy who basically gets possessed by like a shadow and he's like a huge like demon lord, but you need to help him like gain all of his powers back, so you have to defeat other fake evil kings to restore his powers. I've never beaten it before, but the comedy is super, super good in that game. I believe it came out 2003? Somewhere around then? So like 17 years ago, give or take. Or 17 years ago. It's 18 years ago. Give or take. It's a pretty darn good game. And then obviously Harvest Moon's a classic. And Stretch Panic is one of the weirdest games I have ever played in my life, so. Stretch Panic was a bit of a stretch, you could say, because it's something that was on my list of games that I wanted to get, even though I didn't know too much about it. All I knew was its premise, in which case the box proclaims that you can stretch anything in this game, so I thought that would be really cool. But then I was stretching lots of bikini ladies and feeling more and more uncomfortable as time went on, so I only played about an hour of it so far. Maybe I'll play more, I don't know. It's like one of those weird Japanese games that don't really translate well to like the West. I don't know. There's some PlayStation games like that though, where you're like, like Mr. Mosquito. Yeah, it's kind of like Mr. Mosquito. No, I don't have Mr. Mosquito. I want to get Seaman before I get Mr. Mosquito. Mr. Mosquito isn't even on my list of games that I want. Guitaru Man is. That's another weird game. I don't know, I really like those like weird titles. So even though I own Stretch Panic and I don't know how much exactly I'm gonna play it, like I'm glad that I own it because it's just so, it's like, it's something that you have to play to believe. It's like you can stretch everything, including these bikini ladies that are apparently like on every single level and they're the bad guy for some reason. You probably, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who the audience is for this. Because you play as a little girl too, so I don't know. I don't think that makes it better. Oh my gosh. Oh, let me stretch my hands a little bit. Okay. All right. Not even an hour in. Mad Maestro. I have never heard of that game before. What was Mad Maestro about? Another game that I enjoyed when I was a kid. I don't own it. I would love to own it. It was for PlayStation. It was like Kermit the Frog, but like a Halloween adventure where like everybody was a different monster. I was terrified of this game. It was rated E for everyone. And I don't know, I think everybody got turned into their Halloween costumes, and that was the premise of this Kermit the Frog PlayStation title. But I was just really, really scared of it growing up. I'd play it every so often, but it would give me the chills. Too spooky for this girl. Ah. I gotta like shoot at that guy before I approach him, obviously. Hello, little demon in a cage. I'm assuming that's what you are. Ugh, oh no. Obviously, my favorite PS2 game of all time is Magic Pen Gel Quest for Color. If you haven't had the chance to play that game, I highly recommend it. I just got actually a tattoo of it, which I am loving. So, I'm a big fan of it. I've always wanted to get a video game tattoo, and then I was like, ah, yes, Magic Pen Gel. Yeah, I've always had a hard time trying to like figure out what my favorite game is, but I think that's it. That game was just so, it's very short, but so creative, and it was just like one of those things where I played it as a child, and it was so magical. Because it was basically like Pokemon, but you could draw your own creatures, and nothing like that had ever come out before. So it was literally like magic on my screen. I still remember, you know, how that game made me feel, which is very impressive because my memory ain't so good. Okagi Shadow King? Yeah, you spelled it right. I never finished it, so the beginning of the game is amazing, but I can kind of see what you're saying, Uso. If we're talking about the same game, it does get a little bit tiresome towards the end, but that's just because the combat's so bland. The combat was kind of bad. Ah, okay. Interesting. I'll have to look into it then. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind over here. Okay. Oh, what was that terrible sound? Does it make that sound every time? That was weird. Slide, glide, flutter, jump, fall, jump, fall, glide, jump, attack, slide, and die. And rinse and repeat. But yeah, this game is definitely gonna go down as one of the hardest games I've ever played. In which case, I do, I don't know, I've been thinking about it a lot. I really want to play like Neo. Or play, oh gosh, what's that other difficult game that I always forget the name of? Oh my gosh, who knows? I like something like Neo, you know? It's kind of like a Dark Soul Dark Soulish, I suppose you could say. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't too into, actually, I only played one, like, RPG, I guess, on the PS2, and that was, like, one of the, Final Fantasies on PS2, and that game was really, really good. It was the one with, Vance or Vince or whatever, and the bunny girl. I always get all the Final Fantasies mixed up, so you'll have to pardon me on that. The numbers just kind of get mixed up in the old noggin. Alright. Hey, Del Rey. Oh, thank you. Thank you for always believing in me, Lana Del Rey. I appreciate you. I still haven't listened to any of your music, but thank you. Thank you. What else did I play? I mostly played... Oh, and I played Final Fantasy Tactics. That game was really good. That was like on the Game Boy Advance though. And obviously Pokemon. Pokemon's considered an RPG. Played that. Played Spyro on the PlayStation, believe it or not. I don't know if I ever beat it though. I've always been bad at like platformers and stuff like that. Things that require me to land on other surfaces, I say as I play a platformer. Ah, you can't get me if I'm already dead. Oh gosh. Is it really on PlayStation 1? Oh, I'd love to play it on PlayStation 1. I've been meaning to, you know, talking about retro consoles and whatnot, and Game Boy Advance in particular. I really want to get a GameCube again, so I could, play GameCube games, because GameCube was amazing. But I also really want to play my GameCube games on the big screen. That was like the best. Like that little attachment that you could add to the bottom of a GameCube that lets you play Game Boy Advance games. I don't know what happened to my GameCube, but I thought that was like the coolest thing ever, because I still have most of my Game Boy Advance games. Those are like the games I, you know, kept from my childhood. I don't know what happened to the rest of them, but I do have all of my Game Boy Advance games from when I was a kid. I still have my Hamtaro. Ham Adventures. Yeah, I try to play games like Final Fantasy Tactics now, but it's like one of those games where like you could play it for hundreds and hundreds of hours. It's I think Disgaea took advantage of that kind of thing really well, but added like obviously like a JRPG twist to it. Disgaea is also a very, very good series. Very what's it called? Whimsical, I guess you would say. But it has like an awesome gameplay loop where you could just level up forever and ever and ever. And if you're really into tactics games, like you could play Disgaea for hundreds of hours. Well, I played Ogre Tactics, right? Is that what it was called? Tactics Ogre. Sorry, reverse the words for a second there. Is Tactics Ogre similar to Ogre Battle? Because I played that on stream a little bit. Somebody recommended it to me. Oh, I forgot her name. Darn. She hasn't been on Twitch in a while. But another retro gamer recommended it to me. Hey, Phil Kraken. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? Ah, I just impaled myself. How's it cracking? I wanted to say that the first time you came into my stream, but I was a little bit too afraid to say it. Now I'm just gonna let the puns flow because you returned. Which means you must like some of the things that I say, right? If that's not true, you don't have to break my heart and tell me. I could just pretend that that's true. Man, I am just, whoo, not doing well. Oh no, the black holes are taking my shots. Ah! Okay, so Ogre Battle and Tactics Ogre are part of the Ogre series. Is that what you're telling me? Because I'll believe you if that's what you're telling me. I have no background knowledge, so my mind can be molded. All right. Oh no. Ah! Yeah, I like strategy games, but tactics, you need to put so many hours into it, so it's not really my cup of tea anymore. Used to be when I was a kid, though, and I had all the darn time in the world. That's why I loved Final Fantasy Tactics. XCOM's a great game. That's more of like a, it's like a turn, that's not a tactics game, that's like turn-based strategy, right? I get a little bit confused where the line's drawn between strategy and tactics. I think all tactics games are strategy, but not all strategy games are tactics. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know much of anything either, Yusa. We should form a club that's the I don't know much of anything club. And all of our club activities could be finding out little things about a bunch of different topics so we can still maintain that we don't know really much of anything. I might be a genius. So, I also used to be really into StarCraft. That was a real-time strategy game, in which case, I guess that's still micro, but like, you'd select multiple units. So is that a macro kind of strategy game? Can someone please tell me? Because you'd play the macro game and you'd play the micro game, right? So micro would be like, oh, what does this one building do and how can I maximize its output of, you know, resources? And then macro game would be like actually sending your units out to do things as a team, right? Or am I just totally making all of this up? That's very possible. Oh my gosh. Almost made it. I think we do need to hit all of the levers. Call me crazy if we want to make it out if you're alive, which I've proved 516 times that we can't do, but maybe eventually we can do it. We can get out of here alive. Ah, I got sucked in. Sucks. This game takes a lot of management. Anger management. Do. Nah, I'm not actually angry right now. I don't give myself enough time to think to be angry. I just do. I'm like a robot. Except I don't do a good job at my job. I don't make things more efficient. I just do the same terrible, lousy job over and over again. Until, like, you know, one time you get something good out of it. Oh, I just landed on spikes. Okay. I don't know if getting that lever is like very good, but like I'm very slow at it, so if it's there, it must be the way. This is the way. I'm so sorry that I'm making the most basic Mandalorian quote I possibly can. I swear I'm not a basic girl that owns a Baby Yoda mask and walks around with a Baby Yoda mask on. Do you know that like a lot of stores carry Baby Yoda masks? It's like very strange to me. They have like a bunch of regular masks, then all of a sudden it's like, boom, Baby Yoda. There you go. Ride the hype train that is Baby Yoda. Or what's his actual name? I guess spoiler alert for people who don't know. Isn't it like Goron or something? Yeah, it's like, what's it called? Baby Yoda. It's just like him inside the little pod or whatever, and like the carriage, and it's a mask. So it looks like it's on your face. I don't really know the appeal, but that's pretty much the design I've seen, with some variations here and there on the whole Baby Yoda thing. I've also seen lots and lots of baby on board stickers on cars, and it shows Baby Yoda. So new moms it's a good time to be a new mom, because you get to put Baby Yoda sticker on your car, and it's in style, you know, to talk about that there's a baby on board. I wonder if my mom ever had a baby on board sticker. She probably did. She was the kind of mom that would also put like those little car stickers on her car if I got like good grades. So it's like, my child's a star student. So I wouldn't be surprised if she also had the baby on board sticker. I'm trying to think, does she have any stickers on her car right now? I don't know. I get a little bit worried about putting stickers in my car because like I don't know if it's gonna come out, because I don't know how to take stickers off a car. I'd have to find out, or I'd have to maybe scratch the paint trying to figure out how to scrape off a sticker from my car. So I don't have any. I don't think I have any stickers on my car. Some people have like all of the stickers on their car, and you know exactly what they think about every little thing. You know what their favorite show is, you know what their political beliefs are, you know what their religious beliefs are. They're just letting it all hang out there. Oh yeah, and I know I mentioned this before, but somebody also in like my where I live, they put their TikTok on their car. I still need to look them up and see who they are, because like maybe I'm like live next door to someone famous and I don't even know it. Some famous TikToker. I gotta figure out who this man is. I even saw him put the sticker on his car, so I wonder if that actually brought him more TikTok followers, or if everybody's just like me and they think about it sometimes and they're like, I'll look at it eventually, but it's not really bringing him any more viewers. Well, you certainly hope if you put something like this sticker is huge. It takes up the whole back of his window. You'd hope that if you put something that big on your car, that it'd actually bring in the numbers a little bit. A heat gun will remove stickers. Oh, I have never heard of that before. That sounds awesome. Also, I'm proud to announce that I am the proud owner of a hot glue gun. So if I burn myself, you guys know what happened. It's because Sears messing around with her hot glue gun again. But yeah, I got it for my needle felting, so I could actually sew eyes on my little creations and not have to die in lava, and not have to like sew little eyes on them that end up looking like black soulless abysses. So you guys will know what I'm talking about once I actually show you guys my felting skills. And I make like a teddy bear or like a little felt spider on stream. Oh, felt spider, that'd be really cute actually. But yeah, I got a hot glue gun for that, because you can either, you know, hot glue eyes on, or you can sew eyes on, and I don't know how to sew, so yeah, sewing's not gonna happen for me. Too complicated. Yeah, I'm trying to get artsy. All I can do is felting. If you haven't heard of felting before, it's very therapeutic. It's basically stabbing wool until it takes the form that you want it to take. It's brute force. And I got a new ring light because I wanted to stream some needle felting on Fridays, but I have to wait for my new camera to come in so you guys could still see my face while I needle fell, you know? Oh my gosh. Oh, how many times? Don't answer that. I know it's 544 times. It's a rhetorical question. Uh-oh. I don't know what I did there. I had a mind blank right there. Blank mind for a moment. I'm back now. Hello. But yeah, I had Vegan Tyler help me out with picking out a camera and ring light like he uses for his miniature streams, because I think his when he paints the miniatures, like, you can really tell what he's doing. So I like wanted something similar. So I messaged him on Discord the other day. He walked me through all the links and stuff. So I ended up ordering that, and the ring light came, but it says that it's gonna take like another 2 weeks for the camera to come. I guess everybody's ordering cameras because a lot of people are working from home. That's my guess anyways. So it's kind of out of stock right now, the camera I wanted to get, which is similar to my face cam. My face cam's a Logitech C920, I believe. And then the camera I'm ordering, woo, right now is for the felting, for close-up stuff, is a C922X. Whatever that means. I do have a document camera. Now, I still need to see if that would even work. Dash. This is the ceiling room. Somebody really messed up with picking out what type of ceiling would go well with this room. If this was like a nice like felt ceiling, I wouldn't mind being squished by that. At least I wouldn't die right away. It would just push me into like the lava pits or something instead. Oh, that makes sense, Uso. Oh, that's interesting. You'd be really comfy for 1 second, yeah, before you get squished. I feel ya. Oh, every time. I'm stuck on that particular part right now, which is very close to the bottom of this room, believe it or not. We've been getting very super close. We haven't made it to the bottom floor of this nightmare though. In which case, I'll show you guys pretty soon what it looks like because my hands need a break. Just give me like 5 more tries and then I'll show you guys what this room actually looks like. And I probably honestly need a little bit of a reminder too, because I haven't looked at the entirety of this room since the beginning of the stream, which is like an hour ago. All right, let's just look at it while I take a sip of water. My thumbs are hurting so bad. Ugh. I need like gamer gloves. Would those help me from getting cramped hands? Yeah, so I'm gonna do needle felting soon, hopefully, on my stream if everything works. Fingers crossed in a couple of weeks. But I don't want you guys to see my bummed thumbs. I don't know if I've ever told you guys about my bum thumb, but I got 2 of them. Both of my thumbs are bum thumb, meaning that instead of biting my nails, I chew on my thumbs, so they're very gross. Like, I'm very self-conscious of my thumbs, so I might need to wear some sort of gloves. Luckily, while you're needle felting, they have like these little mitts that you wear for your fingers, so I can cover up my bum thumb. So I don't even need to tell you guys about my bum thumb, but I just spent a minute explaining it. All right. In which case, that reminds me, I need to get some more Pokemon Band-Aids for my bum thumb. Actually, I might have some right now. I don't understand what the point is of going over here or going over to the right to flip that switch. It seems like such a waste of time. So we're gonna try skipping it and seeing if that makes us a little bit faster. I don't know if we're gonna tell right away because I don't even know if we're gonna make it to that part, but we'll see. We gotta get there again first. Gotta push my bangs out of the way. I should be getting my new glasses soon, so I'm super excited about that. The contacts I'm wearing right now, though, are my new prescription. So I have like hyper sight. By hyper sight, I mean I have normal 20/20 vision now. I'm quite blind when I don't have glasses or contacts in. Rest assured, I can like only see like everything's blurry. I see like colors and shapes. Everyone looks like a geometric shape to me. Oh my gosh, just touch the switch, V. You're right next to it, girlfriend. You don't have to fire your laser, your projectiles. I don't get it. I don't get it, girl. Sometimes I don't understand what's happening in this game. Most of the time, I don't understand what's happening in this game. Oh. All I know is I'm gonna be real bummed out if I have to do this again next week. Or if I'm, you know, still stuck on this, is what I mean. Okay, come on. Touch the lever. Oh, yeah, I'm dead already, so. Okay, drop down, jump around. Interesting thing that I wanted to share with you guys. On January 28th, there's a new mobile game coming out. Which case, I am not a big fan of mobile games. There isn't really any mobile games that I consistently play. Even though I do download episodes and chapters on and off because I'm a junkie when it comes to cheesy love story games that have the illusion of choice. I'm like, ah, yes. Anyways, I digress. A new mobile game is coming out on January 28th. It's called Rakugan Kingdom, I believe, something like that. It's only coming out in Japan. The reason I'm so excited for this thing to come out is because it's the same developers who made Magic Pen Gel, which is my favorite game of all time. Magic Pen Gel, The Quest for Color for PS2. And they're coming out basically with the same game except for your mobile device. So imagine Pokemon, but you can draw your monsters. That's what Magic Pen Gel is, and that's what Rakugan Kingdom's gonna be. But it only comes out in Japan on January 28th. So it's not in English. I don't know if it's when it's gonna come out or be available to people, you know, outside of Japan. But like, I've been closely following it as much as I can follow something that's not in my native language. And I'm like so jazzed about it, you guys. Like this, if this could lead to like a, what's it called? A remake of Magic Pen Gel, I will freak out. Because if any game deserves to have a remake, it's Magic Pen Gel, which is vastly underrated. I don't understand why people aren't more obsessed with it. It's amazing. It's because people haven't heard of it. So if it got a remake, imagine how many people would come to know the game, my favorite game. That would be amazing. Anyways, I get really excited when I start thinking about it. So I really hope it does well when it comes out on the phones in Japan on January 28th. I'm gonna be checking on it and stuff like that. But if anybody can read Japanese, please let me know so I can show you the link and you can help me read anything about this game, because everything's in a different language and I don't read Japanese. It's really making me want to learn the language though, because I'm that jazzed. Obsti reads Japanese? Wait, who's Obsti? Do I know Obsti? I don't know who that is. Is that another streamer or like a friend of yours, Dash? But yeah, if somebody could like help me read a couple pages of the official website of Rakugan Kingdom, oh my gosh. I would freak. Oh, okay. I haven't met him then. I guess maybe we just haven't raided him before on Sundays. That's how I meet a lot of different people from Camel, is whether or not they're streaming on Sundays in the morning after we're done co-op streaming, because then we go raid people. That's how I meet new people. Ah, I think I'm just performing worse and worse. Is that possible? I suppose it is. I'm gonna have like calluses on my fingers. Oh my gosh, touch the button! Did you see V just shooting around it? Girl, you're standing right next to the button, or the lever. Just pull the lever. Just pull it. That's all you need to do. That is all you need to do, girl. Oh, I didn't even grab it. Oh, I'm losing it. My bangs are going crazy at me right now. Oh, man. Beanies are so weird, especially with this new haircut that's growing out. Wearing certain hats just does not cooperate. My hair does not cooperate with the different headwear. You know what I need to get? I need to get like a Dragon Ball Z Lids hat. Have you guys ever been to Lids? Do you have a Lids where you live? It's like a hat shop. Why did I press respawn? Because I'm crazy, I guess. They have like, their hats are pretty expensive and they mostly have sports hats, but I own one Lids hat that has a Yoshi on it and it's like really good quality. So, you got a Lids near your place, I recommend it. I feel like I look really cool every time I wear my little Yoshi hat. Ah! Ah! I used to not be much of a hat person, but I think a hat looks good with my shorter hair. I still don't think it looks that great with like my longer hair though. So I would assume double jumping would work there if the spikes weren't there. Once again, very close, very close. Ah. The stream's just gonna resort to me making various weird noises in an attempt to hold back my rage. My ever-growing rage. Alright. Oh my gosh! No! Why? Why? Oh my gosh, we got so close. Ah, so close. We've never gotten there before. Oh my gosh, please. Ah. I pushed the lever, but like with my dead body, so I guess that doesn't really count, huh? I guess I can't really take advantage of that pulled lever if my corpse is next to it. Also, my question is, why don't the enemies get killed by the spikes, huh? Eh? They just like phase right through it. Is this like homing spikes that know like where I am, as opposed to like any other enemy? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna beat this level tonight. I have renewed vigor. Renewed determination. The determination grows. I haven't played on Undertale in a long time, so I know I'm butchering that line. You know, when Undertale became popular, you know what it kind of reminded me of? It reminded me of Homestuck. When that used to be like a huge, huge thing with like high schoolers and stuff. Me and my friends were really into Homestuck. So I feel like when Undertale came out, that was kind of like, you know, the high schoolers of the times, like their own version of like Homestuck. Because it's like a bunch of likable characters and like a good story, that sort of thing. Except instead of it being based on a comic, obviously Undertale is based on a video game. I don't know. I always thought the two were kind of similar in a way. Okay, I gotta attack that guy from a distance before I close the distance. If that makes sense. Distance, distance, distance. Ah, yeah, I'm dead already, so. If you don't hit that lever, you are as good as gone. Same thing with that one. If you get hit by that monster as well, it pushes you down and you are as good as gone as well. Drop down, drop down. Yeah, and I think one of the reasons why I want to stream, you know, me doing needle felting, or why I want to do needle felting in the first place, is I just think it's so cool to have like, just like a bunch of wool and like make it into something cool over time, you know? Which I guess you can say with any art medium. You know, and also with needle felting, you get to stab something a bunch of times, which is very therapeutic and probably scary that I'm saying that out loud. Like, oh yeah, I like to stab a piece of wool 1,000,000 times until it does something. That's what a sane person would say. But yeah, I don't know. It kind of scratches the same itch as like when I played Magic Pendulum as a kid and I got to create and draw like different creatures, but you wouldn't necessarily know how they're going to come out until they're done. That's like the fun of it. But they always look, you know, either silly or kind of cool, or they turn out like way better than you think they're going to be. Oh, man. Not enough, yeah. I hesitated too much. I couldn't get those 2 hits in. Once I get those 2 hits in like a short amount of time, then we're gonna get past this. I swear it. If I just press the buttons at the right time, then we're set. I keep doing it! Why? Why does it do that? Why? What has that last black hole got on me? I don't understand. It really sucks me in. The gravitational pull in that last dark hole, black hole, whatever you want to call it, is insanity. There's something wrong with that thing. I call hacks. That black hole's, that third black hole in the bottom of the screen is cheating. I don't know why. I don't know what its MO is, but it is cheating. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Okay. That was me. That was me falling into that first black hole there. Honestly, once I get to that bottom floor, I kind of lose all sense of reason because I just really want to like get out of this room. So my brain kind of stops working once I get down there because it's working so hard while I'm up here. But then once I see the exit, I go like a little bit crazy inside. I lose like all sense of reason. Ugh, I forgot I missed the lever. Oh, wow. That hit killed me. I took enough damage. I think that's the first time that an enemy's actually killed me and not something that can one-shot me. Very interesting. Ugh. Sometimes I'm able to press that. Sometimes my attacks whiff right past the lever, as if V doesn't know that I want to press it. V, girl, you're gonna have to read my mind, please. Please, you know I want to press the button, girl. I keep calling it a button. I know it's a lever. It's kind of like how sometimes I mix up the words stairs and elevator. Or elevator and escalator, more like. They're very similar words, okay? Obviously, I know that an elevator and an escalator are two different things. But does my mouth always cooperate and say the correct word when I'm speaking to somebody? No. No, it does not. Has anybody ever gotten trapped on an elevator before? I imagine that it's not a very pleasant experience. What is up with my dashing right now? I always get a little bit scared that that's gonna happen to me someday when I'm on an elevator. It's not like I have a fear of it, it's just something that I think about sometimes. I'm just like, oh yes, I could probably get stuck on this elevator. So I better always have a snack in my purse. Even though I don't carry a purse, I just carry a backpack, so I'll be like, oh, I better bring a snack in case I get stuck in the elevator. I have to always be prepared. One time I went into my elevator near my place, and I went in and the lights went out. So I thought I was stuck, but no, the lights just went out and the elevator was still working, so I had to put the little flashlight on my phone so I could see in the elevator. But you best believe your girl was scared. I came out of the elevator looking like I saw a ghost, even though I was just in the dark for like a minute or so as I went down the elevator. Scary, man, not being able to see. Ugh. Carry a flashlight around with me from now on. I guess my phone is a flashlight, but I needed a bigger flashlight. What? Why can't I? Oh, why isn't this working? Why can't I move diagonally? I am blaming my controller. What is going on? I'm like holding it down diagonally. You guys are just gonna have to take my word for it. Oh my gosh, of course the one time I make it I flutter. Am I losing it or is my controller actually... I don't know. Xbox One controllers are not very like durable. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm buying really cheap Xbox One controllers and I don't even know it. Okay. I think I'm gonna get rid of that blob that's chasing me soon. He's a little bit distracting. I'm gonna get rid of him. Also, I need to give myself a handbrake because my hands are freaking out right now. Ugh. Okay. Companion, none. I don't need anybody slowing me down. It's not like Gumpy's ever done anything wrong. I think that's what his name is, right? Gumpy? Lumpy or something? Whatever that blue guy's name was that was following me. He's a good friend, but he's slowing me down. I think I just restarted myself and I didn't need to. Oh no, it's getting to that point. Alright, we're gonna hit that. Go down here. Come on, we can do this. Alright. Really? Really? Really gonna do me dirty like that, game? Take all of my attacks and throw them into the black hole, the black void. Alright. No, that jump was a little bit too late. Also, I didn't think I was gonna kill that guy anyways, so I got a little bit further than I thought. At least, I mean, I was gonna say at least I can reliably get down to that part that we're stuck on, but that's not even true because for some reason these steps are giving me a really hard time now. Here we go. Oh, I would have made it! If I could have just landed and slid, we would have made it. Alright. I just gotta tighten up, like, everything that I'm doing. You know, time-wise, you know. Like, I shouldn't be getting hit there, but I am. When I go down here, I might be able to do something, like, a little bit faster. I don't really know. What was that? Why couldn't I jump there? Are those pillars something that you can't go past? Sometimes I have a hard time figuring out what's in the foreground and what's in the background of video games. I don't think I'm the only one who has this issue either. I think other people have the same problem. Do you think somebody could do this blindfolded if they practice enough? I know, really random thought, but they probably could, right? Because nothing changes. It's like the same thing over and over again. You'd have to just memorize, like, the placement of everything, and that's it. Oh, I forgot to flutter. I forgot to flutter. That was my issue. I don't know, maybe this level isn't even that hard and I'm just making it hard for some reason on myself. Because there's some parts of this game that people universally agree is super difficult. Like near the beginning, near that plant section with all the pea pod shooters, there is like this one room that you had to get into with like, and speed was involved, but even Camel agreed that it was really hard to get through. But everything else is supposed to be fair-ish, right? So maybe I'm just screwing it up real bad. Nah. Okay, yeah, that is part of the foreground. So you have to jump and flutter, but you can't hit those pillars or else obviously you're not gonna make it. You'll either fall into the black hole or you'll just get hit by those spikes. Pardon me. Messing with my bangs again. I'm looking at myself in the other camera. What can I say? You can't tell me you've never looked at yourself when you're streaming to make sure you're looking okay. Maybe that's just my vanity speaking. Got hit, so that's why we didn't make it there. I need to wear my little needle felting cushions for my hands while I play this game, I swear. Because I mostly feel the pain in my left hand, my thumb more particularly, while I'm moving my thumb over the, not the directional stick. I was gonna say the D-pad, but that's not right. Directional stick. Maybe there's like a softer directional stick little cover I can get that would help. That must be a thing, right? I missed it. I could have made it onto that ledge, but I decided to just fall into the lava because at that point the spikes in the ceiling would have gotten me anyways, I think. Time is such like a big factor in this game where if you mess up like once, you're not gonna make it. What happened there? Oh boy. Anyways, tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a co-op stream with Dying Camel. We're going to be playing some Dark Souls 2. I am very excited because I don't think I ever played Dark Souls 2. I feel like I've seen people play it, so I don't know how familiar it's going to be to me, like at the beginning. Like maybe I have played it and I just blocked it out. Who knows? I know I haven't beat it though. I for sure have never beaten Dark Souls 2. So it'll be really exciting to actually play a Dark Souls 2 game. Or a Dark Souls game for once where like I don't remember anything. That's really exciting to me. Also, I am still looking to buy a PS5 so I can play Demon Souls at some point. I think Camel wants to stream that game as well with me, like a co-op thing. But since I'm really impatient, if I find a PS5 and I can buy it, I'm probably gonna do so. And then want to play Demon Souls right away. What else is releasing with the PS5? That's like Spider-Man as well, right? I'm not as interested in that though. I keep like looking for PS5 in vain, obviously. It's like one of those things where you have to like order it or whatever. Or like know exactly when it's gonna be like delivered to stores, which is something that I don't do. So it's just like one of those things where like I'll just go through the electronics aisle just to check, you know. If it happens, it happens. I'm not gonna try to spend $500 though. But if I just so happen to run into a PS5, I'm definitely gonna lay down the smackaroos, you know. What is, hold on a second. Why is my like bot freaking out? Bot, please. Why is it doing that? That is so weird. Huh. Weird. Okay, hopefully it'll stop chatting and covering up the whole chat. This room is very hard. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so it's not just me. This room is difficult. All right, that's good that it's not just me. I don't know why my chatbot is trying to distract me. Also, I do see the mouse in the middle of the screen, or the cursor. I need to get rid of that because it's bothering me immensely. Ah, I still ran into it. Darn. My own bot's been spamming. How do I, it's because it does the SFX thing, and then it like perpetuates itself, I guess. I don't really know what's been going on. But that's what I assume's been happening. Let's see. I just wanted to tell people that like the command was there, but if I do the command, then obviously it's gonna pop up. So I don't really know what to do about that. Hold on. I guess I could, oh gosh, I don't even know where the button is anymore. Commands? Dashboard? No. Commands, timers. Oh, you know what? I have my bot up twice. Doy. I guess I pressed the button twice. There we go. It's fixed. Yeah, my Streamlabs chatbot is up twice. I moved the screen a little bit and I found the same exact screen right behind it. My chatbot's my biggest fan. Oh man. Pro streamer right here. I guess I didn't notice it 2 hours ago. My bad. Sorry, you guys. I'm more irritated at myself than I am at this game. Ooh, I really propelled myself there. That was kind of fun. That's not gonna be enough. It was already too close at that point. Kinda looked like I flew for a second there, huh? Hey, thank you so much! Vermil, I appreciate the raid. How are you doing? Wait, did you change your name too? To something spooky? What were you guys playing? Can I get a shout out, Uso? For Vermilion? With his new cool username? Anyways, I hope you guys have been doing well. I've been hitting my head against the wall, with V per Saturday usual. Oh my gosh. Oh, you were playing Neo. I think I was watching you play Neo a little bit. I not today, but another time you were playing Neo. It's been making me want to try it out myself. How's it been going? Thank you, Usa. And hello, Jay. How's it going? I was just saying what a great artist you are, Evasive Jay. And how you have inspired me to take up needle felting, even though I'm really bad at it. And I might be streaming it soon, so that'll be exciting. That'll be a new adventure. So far I've made a, I guess I could show you guys. It's like across the way from me. I've made a bunny that looks like a dog, and I've actually made a bee that looks like a bee. It's very exciting because it actually looks like the animal I was trying to make it look like. Hey, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Vermilion, Uso. I really appreciate it. Oh my gosh, that hedgehog haunts my dreams, Jay. I'm just saying. And thank you so much for the follow. Omega, is it Omega weapon? I can only look at chat for a couple of seconds in between tries, or else I die, just like that. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're still going at Wings of V. We play Wings of V every Saturday. And tomorrow we're gonna be doing some co-op Dark Souls 2 with Camel, which I'm super excited about. Because we finally beat the Ender Dragon in Minecraft, if you haven't heard. But yeah, Vegan Tyler was helping me find like a ring light and the right camera, so I can possibly stream myself needle felting in like a week or two. The camera is the thing that's taking the longest to get here. Oh my gosh! Yeah! Yeah! Oh my gosh! Oh yes. All right. That's how you do it. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. We've been playing that for 2 hours this stream, but 3 hours altogether. And we finally did it. Woo! Thank you, Uso. Thank you, everybody. Don't get the Razer one? Oh, yeah. Definitely not. Yeah, like a Razer camera. I have a Razer mouse and a Razer keyboard, and I love those, but I definitely wouldn't get a Razer camera. I use Logitech for that. Hey, thank you so much for paying it forward. It says, Vermilion's paying it forward, the gift that they got from Uso to the community. Thank you for gifting us up to Dash. Enjoy all the wonderful hedgehogs. Look at those cute hedgehogs. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to do now. Oh, I guess we can see what this part is. I'm sure it's wonderful. I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen here. Oh, okay. That's one of those things. What even is this? What is this? This makes me so mad. What? Oh, it's this. Okay, then. Oh no, I know I'm gonna hate this. So I have to hit the eyeball that's in the middle of the room so I can lower and raise the spikes. You gotta go clothes shopping at 9 at night? No. Alright, Vermilion, thanks for the raid, I really appreciate it. Have fun clothes shopping. It's midday there. Wow. How's the future? Alright, laters. I don't know. I don't like clothes shopping. I know I have to do it. Like, my grown-up brain says I need to clothes shop, but I'm not that good at it. My mom always just buys me clothes. I think this shirt came from my mom. Whenever there's like a holiday or my birthday, my mom gives me blouses and shirts and undershirts and pants and all that good stuff, so I never have to shop for clothes myself. So then when I go to the clothing store, I look around and I'm like, what? What is my pant size? Like, I don't know anything. No clue. I think I'm a 26? I don't even know. The number sounds familiar, but who really knows? Not I. The floor breaks. The floor is gonna break, so I can't stand there forever. That sucks. Oh, this game's really doing me dirty. I mean, when does it not? No. No! And you can see if I was playing on easy mode, there would be a save point right there. I would love that. That sounds fantastic. Please give me the save point. I wish there was an option to like switch to easy mode, because I would maybe actually take that. Oh. This is horrible. Horrible. Horrendous. What's some other H words that describe this situation? I walked right into the spikes. I walked into that one. Wow. I think my controller was stuck for a second there. I like walked right into the spikes without even touching anything. Spooky. Okay. Focus. But then when I fall down there, I'm gonna have to hit the spikes again? Or I'm gonna have to hit that eyeball. Oh man. It's too late for this. It's almost 9 here. Alright, we'll give this a few more tries. This might be something that another puzzle for another night. In which case, that other night is next Saturday. I am very happy, though, that we got past that one awful, awful part. I can't just fly past it. I was gonna try that as like a cheap kind of way of getting across. Okay. It's like, I have to do it like mid-jump. Or, you know, shoot that second blast. Like that, except I actually have to get up on the platform. Huh. Okay. It looks like, yeah, right there is like safe. I could like stand there and catch my breath if we can get there. Oops. It's not even like a long area or, you know, a big area that I have to traverse. It's really short. It's just very difficult. Oh no, I forgot to do the thing! I forgot to hit the eyeball. Why do we have a health bar if everything kills you in one hit? Riddle me that, game. Ah, please! I'm wondering how I'm supposed to hit that eyeball again once I'm there, you know? Ah, I hit it in the... I hit it too many times. Hey, Zordon! How's it going? Happy Saturday or Sunday, I suppose. Oh my gosh. I'm not even trying to hit the eyeball now. I'm losing it. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, we made it. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I'm alive right now. Okay. Whew. I wish there was a save point. You can see right here that little purple star. That's where a save point would be if we were playing on easy, but we're playing on normal, so joke's on me, I guess. Can be done once, it can be done again. I was trying to fly a certain direction, so my shots did not go where I intended it to go. Oops. I gotta shoot that eyeball again to lower the spikes. We've only done successfully like that one time, maybe 3 times, but we didn't always, make it to the other side, you know? Gotta be a little bit quicker. That's what this whole game is about, is being quick. I wouldn't call myself the quickest, though, by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, I'm getting better at getting past this, like, initial part, I suppose you could say. I dare say I'm learning. Alright. Some people suggest that I play Getting Over It, but like, those games don't really interest me. People are like, oh, if you like hard games, why don't you play Get It Over It, Sierra? Well, first off, that doesn't sound like a great time to me. Second of all, Getting Over It's more of like a meme kind of parody game, right? Because there's that narrator that kind of like taunts you as you try to go up like this, you know, really big hill. But like everything's super complicated to do because you're a guy inside of a jar with a pickaxe. So everything's very difficult. But you have the upper strength of like an Olympian god. That sort of thing's going on. But I don't think I could handle like something taunting me every time like I fail. Which Jump King does do that, but it's like a little bit more tasteful in how it does it. And it's not like some omnipotent voice speaking to you all the time. It's actually like a character that's just a jerk in Jump King and he just comments every time you see him again. But I don't know, I own Getting Over It, but I don't know when I'll play it or if I'll play it. It's just like one of those games that like, I don't know. It's not like on my top, like I need to play this game before I die kind of thing. And it's not the same kind of difficulty as something like this is. It's a different kind of difficulty. But they are similar in the fact that they're both like a test of endurance in a way, to see how long you can actually play the game before you go crazy. In which case, I think I'm doing really well, but maybe that's just the crazy in me talking. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. I am completely sane. Oh my gosh, we're not even 50% of the way with this game yet. Maybe once we're done with this room, we'll be 50% done with this game. It says we're only 49% done with this game. I think, if I'm like reading this correctly. Oh my gosh. And that is our new problem, is that particular area. Ah, I hit the spikes that were in the ground, however that works. Who put all these spikes here? Also, what does this eye even mean? These eyes remind me of that boss that we beat earlier. And I must say, I'm not like totally bad at this game. It's just that, woo! I'm good at the bosses. I mean, self-proclaimed good, I guess. Whatever, my deaths on certain bosses can tell you whether or not I'm good, actually. So it's not all doom and gloom. Oh my gosh, my big toe touched that spike. I didn't want it to touch the spike. Aw, your cat's hanging out. What kind of cat do you have, Zordon? I wish I had a cat. My boyfriend's not a big cat person. He really wants a dog though. And I'm like, I don't really want a dog that sheds. All the dogs that he talks about are like big shedders. And I'm fine with dogs. I am more of a cat person though, honestly, so come at me. But like if I did get a dog, it would have to be a small dog and one that doesn't shed. Because I grew up with friends who had dogs literally everywhere, and there was fur everywhere. And I had asthma, so it was like, I don't know. Asthma and dog fur don't really mix. I can always take medicine and stuff and it makes it better, but I'm just like, something about dog fur just being on everything is a little bit irritating. I can put up with cat fur a little bit better. Yeah, and they can be noisy. Yeah. Also, I'll have to walk, and I don't even like walking, so. I guess a dog would force you to be more healthy, right? Lead a healthier lifestyle because you have to take it out all the time. I ain't about that. I want to be lazy with a cat. In which case, my favorite kinds of cats are Siamese. That's what I grew up with anyways. But I love all cats. All cats are, I love them. I shot too much. Okay, I'm gonna try about maybe 30 more times until we get to 900 deaths, and then I'm gonna call it a stream because I ran out of water. And also my hands really hurt. Whoops, sorry. I didn't mean to make that first death after I said that, like a restart for no reason. My bad, I'm actually gonna try, I promise. I like ending off on even numbers, you know? Like rounding up to the nearest 100 in terms of deaths for a certain area, so we'll do up till 900 deaths. I'm just wondering how I should get past that part, you know? It's tricky. It's definitely tricky. I don't think fluttering is the way to go. As much as I want it to be. I'm getting better at that part. Anyways, last Saturday, the person who made this game actually came in. It was really cool. He said that I was doing well, so that made me feel very validated. It's like, yes. Yeah, Solgren said I was doing well. I'm like, yeah, woohoo! That was a nice little boost, confidence boost when I needed it. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, he was talking about Roa. I actually wrote it down. Row it down. Get it? He said I might like that game a little bit better because it has more boss battles or something like that. Because I was saying how I really like the boss battles of Wings of V in this game, but I suck at the platforming. Yeah, he was telling me a little bit about Roa. Oh, that's really cool, Dash. That is awesome, actually. Oh, I almost made it to the next one. I mean, obviously, I have to do it like 3 more times, but that's pretty exciting. Oops. Ah. Oh, also, reminds me. I wanted to, I don't know, since some people are here, maybe somebody would actually know someone that can help me with this, but I need to like make a new starting soon screen for my stream, but like I don't know how to do that. So I was gonna commission somebody to do that, but I don't know. I like what I have right now, but it's like very like simplistic sort of thing. I was wondering if you guys knew of anybody who did like starting soon screens or knew of somebody that I could commission that like we actually know. Otherwise I'll go on Fiverr and try to find somebody who will help me. But I've been looking into doing that because I use my starting soon screen and I do kind of like it. It's just very basic though, so I wanted to get a new one. Because every time I see camels, I'm like, wow, that's so cool. He made his own, but I don't have the technical capabilities to make my own starting soon screen, so I've been really looking for somebody who might be able to help me out with that. So I can feel like an official streamer. Ooh. I wonder if I should jump or glide over there. Like when I'm over here? Like if I should go whoop? Or if gliding is better. Oh, wow. That makes me so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. It looks like there's something over here though. Look, doesn't that look like somewhere where like a save might be? Anyways, we're gonna give it one more good try or else I can, I'll be able to do this all night. Okay, hold on, that wasn't one good try. Oh, crud. Oh no. I've cursed myself because I went over 900. It's over 9,000. Okay. Okay. I think we're gonna be stuck on that little part for maybe a couple hundred tries or so. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you for watching me beat that ceiling section. Oh my gosh, I knew my bangs were being weird. I knew it. I could see it in the corner of my eye. Ah, darn bangs. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. And thank you again, Vermilion, for the raid and everybody who's still hanging out. I appreciate you as well. I stream on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time with Giant Camel. We're going to be starting Dark Souls 2. So if you're interested in that, you can swing on by and say hi. And Fridays, I usually play... What do I play on Fridays? I do random stuff on Fridays, but I play House Flipper. I've been practicing Super Smash TV on Fridays. Hi, Popo! House Flipper! I didn't play any House Flipper tonight. I'm sorry, Popo. I need to get some sleep though. Also, validation. So Fridays I play just an random game, and then Saturdays I play Wings of V, and sometimes House Flipper after Wings of V. It depends how long I play Wings of V for. Today was 2.5 hours, so go my hands. High five. All right, so let's go ahead and, oh, there's so many people streaming right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's so many cool people streaming. Oh, what do I do? Okay. Do you guys want to watch? I'll give you choices of games, I guess. Do you guys want to watch Mario or Death Stranding? I won't tell you who the streamer is, but Mario or Death Stranding? What are we feeling? What's a good something to move on from Wings of V? Would Mario be a good one to like switch on over from? I don't know. What do you think, Vegeta? All right, I'm seriously going crazy, so I'm gonna make the executive decision. We are gonna go over to Mario, which is Kurt's special. I haven't rated him in a little bit. Kurt's an awesome guy, so let's go over there, say hi to Kurt, spam some hedgies in his chat like this. You could do something like this. And I will see you guys tomorrow for some Dark Souls 2 co-op. Bye, guys.